Okay, here we go. Back to rapid before I rotate back to bullet and blitz. Okay, here we go. My favorite time control. I've been paired up with so many 1800s lately. What is this? A center. Oh, center counter. Oh, well, now we transposed. Or is it just a straight up Smith Moore? I don't even know anymore. Okay, it looks just like the Smith Moore. Rook D1 is coming. E6, E5. E6, E5. D5. I mean D6, E5. D6. D6 rook E1. Gets a little annoying, but I think I'm okay. D6 rook E1, E5. D6 rook E1, queen C7. Well, I guess D5 is scary, to say the least. Or E5, I mean. Yeah, I overlooked that E5. Ah, that was stupid. That was like the worst move. Not the worst move, but it was not a great move. Staying within the pin. That was silly. I could have gone to maybe b6. I guess I didn't have a whole lot of good squares, but if I'm moving... Yeah, I'm thinking b6 makes more sense. Take, knight c6, take. Boom, 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 boom. I've got a queen in 2 pieces. I'm still up the exchange there, but I'm down material. Take. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll go for the material. Oh, can you take my queen? No, he can't. e5. You make it a perpet. Or, well, I guess I could move the king there if I was... No, but then he's gonna... Well... Still might run into a perpet. This creates a huge hole, but at the same time, it stops a lot of other threats. I think it's worth taking this disadvantage for that. Tough game. Yeah, these pawns are going to be hard to deal with. I really need to get this rook out as soon as possible. I'm so far behind in development here. Whoa, he was waiting for that, hey? Ouch. Okay. Can I go here? Create another threat for him? Oh no, I can't. I'm in chat. What am I talking about? Damn. Not looking good. I'm not getting my rook out. This is one tangled problem. Oh. Okay. This is gonna be hard to do something about. Tough game. Hello, Bobby Boucher. I burned a lot of time on that. There we go. Yeah, he really fell apart when he got into time trouble. Kind of interesting. But, make sure there's not going to be a perpet. Let's just go back here just to be safe. Stop any possible perpets. It's a safer way to do things. Okay. Well, that's a new personal best. That was a tough game, especially against a low 1800. He played really well, and then once he got under time control, he played not so well. So, don't know what to make of that. But yeah, he made a couple he made two piece sacrifices that game. Okay, but yeah, actually, well, yeah, not counting the gambit, he made two actual piece sacrifices. So that's a new personal best, I believe. I can double check. Let me just load up the other screen here. So rapid 2044. It's a new personal best. Wow. It doesn't feel as good as it could have because it was a really tough game, and he's he's a low 1800 player, so didn't feel so great, but I'm always happy when I set a new personal best, and I set a new personal best on Classical yesterday. So pretty happy with that. 2044. Thank you, Bobby Boucher. Yeah, 2044 Rapid, 2057 Classical. I've played a lot of Rapid and Blitz, getting personal bests on each one. I possibly might rotate back to Bullet and Blitz now, because it's been a little while since I played them. Let's see. The last time I played Bullet, not even that long ago. It was, it was January 21st. So what, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago? Almost 3 weeks ago, I guess you could say. So about almost 3 weeks ago, last time I played Bullet. Yeah, it wasn't really that long. And I think I told myself that I'm definitely not playing Bullet for another like 8 weeks. So actually, because of that, I think actually I should hold off. I really do not like to be playing too much Bullet. I think it's a waste of time. So I might actually hold off of Bullet, but I may play Blitz. Let's see. What was the last time I set a new personal Blitz rating? January 24th. So not even that long ago either. So I don't know. Maybe I do stick with Rapid and Classical for another personal best each. Then I can go back to Bullet possibly. I just yeah. But I just played Classical. I don't know. I don't really want to touch any of those. I want to enjoy the ratings where they are. New personal best. Okay, so let's look at that game without the engine and then with the engine. I'm going to look at my opponent's account first. Yeah, well, his Blitz and Rapid are higher than his Bullet, so maybe he's an older gentleman and not so... Or he's playing on... Yeah, I don't know. Because he really made a lot of mistakes at the end there. Okay, let's look at that. So, I used to always play d6 here, which is, I think, perfectly fine. But then I started playing a6 and doing this little a6, b5 push and knight a5. Wasn't quite sure about d6 here. This was very tender to defend. I'm thinking in hindsight that queen c7 was not good because bishop f4 was actually very annoying to deal with. So I don't know, possibly knight e7 to g6, stopping his bishop from doing a whole... Yeah, I'm thinking computer may like this is my guess. This little maneuver. Yeah, because that was an extremely annoying bishop. I do it now. So maybe, I don't know, maybe queen c7 is still okay. And queen b8 was kind of awkward as well. I'm thinking queen b6 might have been better. I really regretted queen b8 as soon as I played it. Yeah, and then he has this little piece sack, although I think I'm okay at the end of it. I'm actually up a pawn at the end. So that probably wasn't really sound by white. And I kind of like how I played all of this. Except, no, this was, yeah, that was another good sack. We have to see what the computer thinks about that. That was like, that was annoying to deal with. My rook is so awkward there in this, like here. Yeah, letting his queen get in like that. Boy, that was, he seemed like he played stronger than 1800. Then around here, I think I played quite well, and I put a lot of pressure on his D pawn. Then he makes some mistakes, allowing me to take all of his pieces, and it went pretty quick there. And this is when there was kind of time pressure. Okay, let's look at it with the engine now. I'm gonna let it calculate fully first. Hello, Case Money. I set a new personal best, so I'm really not sure what I want to do. I think I've decided to do another personal best in Classical and Rapid though before I attempt to rotate back to Bullet and Blitz. I think that the best thing to do is probably to have Bullet and Blitz lag behind Rapid and Classical, because I'm not trying to improve playing Blitz and Bullet. I'm just trying to get higher ratings on those time controls. So I think that's a good idea. Yeah, so maybe if I mean, right now there's a 50-point difference. Well, or a little bit less than 50-point difference. Maybe, even at maybe a 70, maybe I should keep kind of a 75-point gap between them. I don't know. But I just don't really want, because the problem is I don't want to be in a situation where I'm stuck playing Bullet for like 2 weeks trying to set a new personal best, because that's 2 weeks that could be spent actually studying and improving, as instead of chasing a higher rating. So as boring as it is, I think I am going to rotate back to Classical. So I'm actually going to update my stream title here. So I'm going to do Road to 2058 Classical. Hello, DJ Big Beans. So there we go. Updated the stream title. So that's what I'll be chasing. Back to Classical. God. Classical's the worst, man. I mean, it's not the worst, but I mean, I was almost hoping to not. I was almost hoping not to set a new personal best in my first game of Rapid, so that I could play more Rapid games. I really like the Rapid time control. Okay, so the Rapid graph hasn't updated yet, unfortunately. I only gained 3 points, I think, that game. So this isn't really going to change anything very much, if at all. But yesterday, the Classical graph did update. It's a nice looking graph, if I may say so myself. Almost top 1200 on Classical now. I'll be top 2% if I can get another 20 points. I'll be in the top 2% on Classical. That'll put me ahead of about, I don't know, 75 more people. You could always play rapid with like a 1 second increment or something. Community players. What is, I'm trying to look, classical. Who is the top hundreds player? Or top 200? 2273. Do you think, one day, do you think it's possible for me to be on this top 200 list? I mean, you would need to be about you need to be 22, 23 or 22, 24 to get on the list as it is right now. I mean, the jump from 2058 to 2023 is massive. It's not like, but I'm thinking, possibly in 2 years when I'm an old man, it's possible. I don't know. I mean, from 2050 to 2200, that is really a huge bump in skill. So I don't know, but it's possible. It's plausible that eventually one day I could get to this top 200 list. That's what I think, anyways. With a lot of hard work, I think it's possible. Okay, and now let's, I was going to look at this with the engine. Okay, so ding, 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 ding. I guess I'll put the engine on. Ah, it hates D6. It becomes too much of a target, I guess. And I guess there's not any real need to push D6. I think D6 isn't so great now because we actually have the bishop on B7, whereas D6 is the line I used to play with D6, the Chicago defense. The rook can actually come into D7, but now it can't. So I guess with this new setup I'm using, D6 is no good at all. And it's like this 97 to G6 maneuver I was talking about, or Queen C7, which I played later, but it didn't work before because my D6 pawn was blocking the queen. So when he played bishop F4, that was really tough to deal with. So I guess we could play Queen C7 right away. I get a little bit concerned about, if you like bishop here, bishop E3, and rook C1. But I guess we could always bring the knight back in those cases. So D6 was no good. Yeah, I went Queen C7 now, and yeah, computer does not like that. And bishop F4 was the best move. He plays rook AC1. The best move. And computer likes knight E7. He plays bishop B1, which the computer does not like so much. I think bishop D3 is completely winning. Yeah, just slowly getting ready for discovery on my queen. So he does it the other way, but I guess bishop D3 is hitting this, and he can sack on this in some cases. So I got to watch out for that in the future. And I guess knight G6 was a blunder because he could have sacked right away with knight takes. Ah, right. Yeah, damn. I did play knight G6 too quick, so I got lucky he didn't see that. Yeah, this was, well, This A6 line is a lot more dangerous than the D6 line I used to play. Yeah, and this was all white just completely winning here. But then we're both down to just over a minute, and I guess his 1800 rating finally comes through because I'm able to pick off the side pawn and then the central pawn, and then I'm just completely winning. And yeah. Okay, so I got lucky there because I was getting smashed out of the opening. I'll take a closer look at the opening theory on that on my own time, or else later. Okay, well, I guess I'm back to classical